Good day, everyone. Welcome to 21st Century Literature from the Philippines and the world. I am Mrs. Glazike N. Navajas, your teacher for today. Join me as we will be continuing our discussion about creative literary adaptations. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to produce a creative representation of literary text by applying multimedia and ICT skills. First, let's define what multimedia is. Multimedia is an essential way to transform unique adaptations of a literary genre, meaning making learning outputs interesting and productive. To have a creative adaptation of literary genre, the following concepts that we will be discussing have to be taken into considerations. A multimedia is any electronic application that is also used to teach lessons like this, to educate learners in a particular topic. Multimedia is a presentation of material that uses both words and pictures in a combination of text, voice, picture, or video. The use of multimedia allows educational ideas and materials to be presented in a more artistic, inspired, and more engaging way. There are many uses of multimedia. First, we have audiobooks. Audiobooks are ideal for second language learners. We also have song files and music videos. They can be used to compare social norms in different eras. Multimedia can offer students a better understanding of the lesson. The multimedia formats from various media includes text and graphics for slideshows, presentations, diagrams, and infographics. Audio has podcasts and recordings. Screen captures, lecture captures, and animation are examples of video components of multimedia. Other multimedia components include blogs, webinars, and other interactive content. Multimedia applications include the interaction of different media types like animation, video, text, and sound. It has become a part of our lives as soon as we entered the digital age. Before the modern technology, there are tools that helping us appreciate some of the types of multimedia, such as videos on television. There are various components of multimedia, such as the following. Digital video is a primary component in multimedia, especially those that appear online and on television. The different formats of this type of multimedia include videos. It is an electronic medium for the recording, copying, playback, broadcasting, and display of moving visual media. Examples of these formats are WMV, AVI, MPEG, Flash, MP3, and MP4. Here are some multimedia formats. First is MPEG, or formatted as .mpg or .mpeg. MPEG was developed by the Moving Pictures Expert Group, the first popular video format on the web. This is not supported anymore in HTML. Next is AVI, or formatted as .avi. AVI, or Audio Video Interleave, was developed by Microsoft. It is commonly used in video cameras and TV hardware. It plays well on Windows computers, but not in web browsers. Third is WMA or formatted as .wma. WMA or Windows Media Audio was developed by Microsoft. It plays well on Windows computers but not in web browsers. It is almost the same as AVI. Next, we also have Flash, or also known as Small Web File or simply SWF. Flash video is a container file format used to deliver digital video content over the internet using Adobe Flash Player, version 6 and newer. Next, we have MP3 or formatted as .mp3. MP3 files are actually the sound part of MPEG files. MP3 is the most popular format for music players. Combines good compression or small files with high quality. It is supported by all browsers. Last example of multimedia format is the MP4 or formatted as .mp4. MP4 is a video format but can also be used for audio. It is also supported by all browsers. The next multimedia component is animation. So what is animation? Animation is a method in which figures are manipulated to appear as moving images. Animation is a form of art for most people, especially those that are in the business of producing animated movies. Right now, animation has become interactive, allowing users to directly affect the outcome of animated components and events. Flash or Flash Video is the most common platform for animation, and using this component, the interactivity of animation is enhanced. I believe you have favorite animated movies from Disney and Pixar, and these are multimedia components in the animation form. Next, we have text. Before in literary theory, a text is any object that can be read. Now, text messaging or texting is the act of composing and sending electronic messages. Text has always been and will always be the most common among the types of multimedia components in different applications. Text, in combination with other multimedia components, can make any application more user-friendly. By using text, interactivity is increased. Next, we have images. Images is a visual representation of something and are needed to create videos and animation. Its common format or platform are JPG and PNG. These formats permit editing. Images are created by graphic designers using various software. And lastly, audio. Audio is sound, especially when recorded, transmitted, or reproduced. Common types of these are voice-over, music, and special effects. Voice-overs comprise a tremendous number of the types of multimedia components, and that is an example of an audio. Let us now discuss the characteristics of multimedia. The first two are the following. Number one, multimedia can be used in the presentations, making them more fun and interesting. Number two, it also has various viewing options such as projector or a media player and the like. Of course, lessons in school would be very much more interesting and learnable if they are presented with the use of multimedia. The third one is you can also download the multimedia presentation or play it live. Just like this video lesson, you can download this and play it offline. The fourth one is that the technology of multimedia can also be used to make the information be conveyed more easily to the user. Because multimedia makes our life easier and helps us do things easier and faster. And lastly, the fifth characteristic is that multimedia technology has improved the learning experience by combining various forms of media together. Have you learned something new in our lesson? I bet you did. If you did understand this lesson, you can turn any literary genre into a creative multimedia presentation. The first activity you have to answer for this lesson is what's more activity 2. So whether you are ODL, modular digitized, or modular printed, you will not only be producing a multimedia format as to video, audio, image, or text, but you also have to put captions about how you feel about your life in 5 to 10 sentences. And here are the rubrics in grading you in this activity. That is the end, but learning never ends here. Proceed on working on your activities and submit on time. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new today. See you on our next meeting. Goodbye!